5
Hey,
miles.
Dave Hunter here. Help me decide what the best part of a Dunkin' Run is. Is it the coffee?
24 minutes.
The $1
Just over
donut?
24 and a half
Maybe
minutes.
it's the $2 stuffed bagel minis. Or maybe even the $3 sausage, egg, and cheese that you can add to that coffee. The answer is simple. It's yes to all of them. Isn't it time for a Dunkin' Run? Great deals on food for $1, $2, or $3 with a medium or larger coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. $3 offer available on sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich only. Excludes specialty donuts and fancies. Offer valid on medium or larger coffee. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Attention adult entertainment enthusiasts. Get ready for a steamy night out as Jennifer White takes the stage at Dreamgirls, May 18th through 20th. Don't miss out on the chance to see one of the top adult stars up close and in person. Jennifer White will perform nightly shows on the Dreamgirls stage, so mark your calendar for an unforgettable experience. Dreamgirls, located at 980 John A. Populous Drive. For more information, visit dgdetroit.com. Jennifer White at Dreamgirls, May 18th through 20th. Be there.
Here's to all our employees at General Motors, like Priyanka Kaja from White Lake, who is a group leader. She loves competing against her husband as they hit shuttlecocks and friendly games of badminton. And to Tamia L. Buckley from Kansas, who works as an employee assistance program representative and is also passionate about increasing mental health awareness in her community. Here's to all the men and women working at General Motors across Metro Detroit, who are committed to their jobs and committed to making an amazing life. Earn a living, make a life. Team GM.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, any law firm can say you don't pay unless they do. But you do pay. You pay in lost time waiting for your lawyer to return your calls. You pay in lost money when your lawyer settles for less than the full value of your case. Discover why Michigan's largest legal newspaper calls Michigan Auto Law the best in the business for helping people injured in auto accidents. Visit autolaw.com for a free consultation. That's autolaw.com.
It's Ram season. Hurry in now for great deals on the trucks that are built to serve. Now, well-qualified returning FCA employee lessees get a low mileage lease on the 2023 Ram 1500 Big Home Crew Cab 4x4 for $339 a month for 36 months with $3,535 due at signing. Tax, title, license extra, no security deposit required. Call 1-877-RAM 5722 for details. Requires dealer verification of Chrysler Capital. Lease must end by 6/3/24. Extra charge from out of 30,000. Residency restrictions apply. Delivered by 53123.
Kroger, we know the minute a tomato is picked, the fresh timer starts. The sooner we get our produce to you, the fresher it is. That's why we shorten the time from harvest for our juicy tomatoes, strawberries, and salads. So no matter how you shop, you have more time with your fresh produce. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save more at the pump. Earn 2 times the fuel points on your grocery purchase this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when you clip your digital coupon on our site. Home Bake 42530 will change the way you enjoy dinner at home. Pick 3 of your family's favorite mains, sides, and veggies. Set your oven to 425 degrees and bake all 3 dishes together for 30 minutes. Using our patented steam and roast technology, a meal that tastes homemade is ready all at the same time. Italian night, Tex-Mex night, backyard barbecue night, or whatever combination your family loves can be found in your grocery store's freezer aisle. Visit homebake42530.com and pick 3 for dinner tonight.
Vanilla green ice cream. Layers and layers of flavor. And I'm going to enjoy every single one. Pick up Magnum ice cream at a store near you or magnumicecream.com. Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who live in your community, know you by name, and answer when you call. They keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
Okay, your story is from Huntington customers with Andy. You're a woman-owned business. You're growing. How does banking fit in?
Huntington feels like a part of our team, and when I got the news that we
I
had
love
gotten
doing
into our
that.
dream retailer, I said, Huntington is the reason that
718.
we can accept this contract. You allowed us to get here. It's something that we're going to
Get more than money from your bank. Welcome to Honey. Real people compensated for true stories.
Spring is the time for outdoor savings. And during the spring savings event, you can make your lawn and garden beautiful with outdoor essentials at Lowe's. For a limited time, get 3 bags of premium mulch for just $10. And plant your garden with Miracle Grow 1.5 cubic foot organic raised bed soil. Now just 2 for $15. Shop in-store and online today. Lowe's knows lawn care. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid to 5/17. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Forget spring break, it's strawberry break at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. They're throwing an epic strawberry rager with brand new smoothies like strawberry daiquiri and strawberry hibiscus lemonade. There's even strawberry balsamic drizzled on a totally tasty grilled chicken flatbread. What are you waiting for? Party your berries off this strawberry break, only at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. You're on tropic time now.
Are your ankylosing spondylitis or AS symptoms still not under control?
Stairs? No, no way.
Is your treatment still not working?
Morning?
No. Tired of saying no? Talk to your rheumatologist about a different treatment option. Visit confrontas.com. And next time, you may just say, why, yes, I will go for that one. Visit confrontas.com. Sponsored by Abbott.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done.
Yeah, so blaring on your horn too. You gotta make the move. If anything, it's good to stop. They're calling out what the hell this guy's problem is.
Granger, for the ones who get it done.
I think I handled it well.
Welcome to Ethos, a new kind of insurance company that believes life insurance should be hassle-free, affordable, and accessible for
You
everyone.
can lay on the horn all you want. I ain't getting out of your way.
$250,000 term life insurance policy without a medical exam. All I had to do was answer a few health questions and snap, family protected. It was quick and easy. Ethos is 100% online. I got a quote in seconds, applied in minutes, and got coverage in hours. Just answer a few health questions. No medical exam, no blood tests, no hassle.
Morning.
Nobody wants to plan for the unthinkable, but it would be so much worse to not plan at all. So don't put it off. It feels great having the peace of mind knowing that my family is protected.
Ethos, the 100% online hassle-free way to get affordable life insurance. Don't wait. Get your free online quote now at ethoslife.com. That's ethoslife.com.
Are you worried about your taxes? Okay, so I'm talking to those of you out there that have not filed in a few years with the IRS or state. It's time to get worried, and here's why. The IRS is getting back from their own COVID lockdown, and they're hiring more enforcers, and they're going to come after people that owe taxes. So if you're a 1099 worker, and maybe you just plain forgot to file your taxes, you need to call the professionals right now at the Tax Hotline. They are experts at knowing the tax regulations, and their goal is to help you pay as little as possible. Call right now and get a 100% free tax evaluation. Remember, before the IRS knocks on your door, knock on our door. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, make this free call right now. Call Texas 321 now at 800-808-9443. 800-808-9443. That's 800-808-9443.
Hey, it's Chuck the Freak. Imagine if your favorite casino came with an undo button. Well, that's exactly what you get with FanDuel Casino's Play It Again. Get up to $1,000 back if you're down after your first day. Play your favorite table games and hundreds of slots for real cash. And see for yourself why FanDuel Casino is the #1 rated online casino app. The live dealer option is always there for that real casino feel, but lately I've been trying to cash in on all the daily and weekly promotions that they offer on the app.
Well,
so sign up for FanDuel Casino at FanDuel.com
FanDuel.com/Chuck today and play again with up to $1,000 back if you're down after your first day. That's FanDuel.com/Chuck to get started today. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. Must not have previously placed any wager on FanDuel Sportsbook, FanDuel Casino, Betfair Casino, Mohegan Sun Online Casino, or Stardust Casino. Refund issued as non-withdrawable casino only site credit that expires 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See full terms at FanDuel.com/casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit FanDuel.com/RG.
Call us anytime. Toll free 1-855-954-6969.
This line is in use for people with problems.
Dave and Chuck the Freak.
This segment of Dave and Chuck the Freak is brought to you in part by Northwestern Tech. Now's the time to put yourself in a path to a new career in just 10.5 months at Northwestern Tech, the skilled trade school that works. Enroll today at northwesterntech.edu. Let's go to the roads now. Here's Lisa Way.
696 West at the Lodge. There's an accident in the construction zone. Stop and go traffic right now from the Lodge. The left lane is blocked and traffic's getting by in the right lane only. 94 westbound between 26 Mile and New Haven. Reduced to one lane there. Expect delays. And 275 north is slow between Ann Arbor Road and M14. And now it's time for sports, brought to you by the USFL. The Panthers are back in Detroit. The family fun starts at just $10. Tickets are available today at theusfl.com.
So the Tigers, they ended up beating the Guardians 5-0 in the rubber match of their 3-game series in Cleveland. Eduardo Rodriguez, he got the win in this one. Andy Ibanez and Akil Baddoo, they both doubled in runs for the Tigers.
And now let's look at the forecast. It's going to be a sunny day today and a high near 81 degrees. Overnight, mostly clear, the low near 57. Increasing clouds tomorrow, chance of showers in the afternoon and a high near 77. Partly sunny again Saturday, high near 76. Right now in Metro Detroit, it is 52.
Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Hello there. It's a Thursday, May 11th. It's Dave and Chuck the Freak, and coming up next, celebrity dirt and sports news. Why do they have to keep knives away from Britney Spears? Which star is suffering through one of Andy's biggest fears? And why did Taylor Swift's fans make a random book a bestseller? That's all coming up. First, though, the NBA playoff conference semifinals continue. And the Boston Celtics, they definitely need a win tonight. The Boston Celtics are in Philly to take on the 76ers. Philly's up 3-2. The Denver Nuggets are in Phoenix to take on the Suns. Denver up 3-2 there. In the NHL, the Devils are at the Carolina Panthers. Carolina leads that series 3-1. And the Kraken are at Dallas, series tied at 2 games apiece. Within minutes of the Chicago Blackhawks scoring the #1 draft pick, the phones in the Hawks ticket office started to ring. They used that pick to take 17-year-old Connor Bedard. According to reports, the team sold 500 full-season ticket packages to the tune of $2.5 million in just an hour and a half after getting that #1 draft pick.
You don't think they... No. NHL couldn't have. They wouldn't have made sure that the Blackhawks got a great player after losing all their other great players. Oh, that's shocking. They wouldn't want the NHL to thrive in a giant city. Yeah.
Think something's up, Chuck the Freak?
Well, I don't. No, I don't. I really don't. No, I don't. But everybody does right now. You know, it is what it is.
Yesterday, the NFL revealed some key dates on the upcoming 2023-2024 schedule. Noteworthy, 5 international games in the upcoming season, including 2 in Frankfurt, Germany. Also on the schedule, the first ever Black Friday game. The Jets will host the Miami Dolphins. Christmas Day, it's the Giants visiting the Philadelphia Eagles. On New Year's Eve, it's the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. The rest of the schedule will be revealed later today. And Damar Hamlin, the Buffalo Bills player who collapsed mid-game from cardiac arrest at the beginning of January, has announced that the 2 online fundraisers held for him have raised over $10 million. Wow. And he plans to give it to his charity. His Chasing M's Foundation is dedicated, they say, to the development, health, and safety of youth through sports, engagement activities, training, and programming, according to their website. All the money raised from those GoFundMes will go to that.
Yeah, that's cool.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
10 million.
Yep.
10 million.
Yep.
Wow. Seems kind of insane.
Yeah, it does.
That guy that saved the baby.
Poor guy that
I don't know. It's probably
poor guy
$450.
that saved the baby. This guy,
homeless, unemployed man, saved the baby.
Yeah.
$450.
I get it. He died on the football field,
Yep,
and
$10
everybody
million.
watched it. But he just played football. He didn't save a baby.
Well, Andy has a couple of big fears that he worries about. I mean, statistically speaking, none of these will ever happen to him.
Right.
But for one guy, one of Andy's biggest fears has become reality. Bo Jackson. He's famous for starring in the NFL and the MLB simultaneously.
Yeah.
But for the past year, he's been dealing with another challenge. He has been living his life while hiccuping.
Yeah, that's the
what?
worst.
Oh, the hiccup.
Yeah, it is terrifying. Every time I get a case of the hiccups.
Every time I
if
see,
they'll ever leave you.
Every time I see you get one,
Yeah.
and usually it's like while we're about to
You
start.
see the most hiccups from me probably because like I'll like before we go on the air,
That's
I'll be
it.
trying to like take care of them.
And I'm always like, I will look over and be like, please end.
Yeah, I am because I'm like,
Is there a panic on his face?
well, yeah, like I'm like holding my breath and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like he's trying. He's trying it.
then we go on the air and I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
And
I'm like, yeah. I've seen them fight it, but they never last.
Bo Jackson says he's been suffering from nonstop hiccups since last July. And as you know, this is an actual medical condition. It's unclear what's going on, but he cannot correct it. Here's what he said during an interview about it yesterday. Take a listen.
I've had the hiccups since last July, and I'm getting the medical procedure done the end of this week to try to remedy it. But I'm busy at the hospital sitting up with doctors poking me and shining lights down my throat and probing me every way they can to find out why I got these hiccups. So
Have we figured it out?
hell no. I have done everything, scare me, drink water upside down, smell the ass of a porcupine. It doesn't work.
Smell a beehole of a porcupine?
That's apparently
do all the remedies.
hiccup cure. Smell a porcupine's beehole.
Drink water upside down.
Yeah, we have to.
Hell no!
Can you see though how that could like really like tear your mind apart?
Yes. It'll drive you insane.
Oh my God! It's like seriously, and I don't know. You're just at the mercy of them.
Yes.
You're at the mercy of hiccups.
You get hiccups a lot.
I do. The fatter I get, the more it is. Like
It's a weight thing.
yeah, like when I was like weighed a lot less. Like I didn't have hiccups as much.
I get hiccups if I eat a bread product too fast. And every time. Every time. If like say it's like just a dinner roll, but I take too big a bite, eat it too fast, instant hiccups, but they go away.
It is incredibly rare. The longest recorded episode of chronic hiccups lasted 60 years.
Oh my God. 60 years.
I mean, my life wouldn't have lasted 60 years. I can promise you that if I was hiccuping the whole time.
It won't kill you, though.
No, but I know what would.
Sometimes they hurt. Sure. Like you get like one and you're like, ow!
When you try to do, you're like breathing at the same time or something. Yeah.
Did you hear Andy got a pet porcupine? Just to be safe.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the remedies.
Sorry, porcupine. Good. And we said, too, on the show that there was something going around. Remember this, where if you put something up your butt,
It can trick your body into...
yeah, the shock of it or
the
whatever.
shock of it will...
I mean, that is last case. I smell. You want to smell a porcupine butt first.
That's not what I've heard about you.
Well, no, I'm fine. My hiccups are always okay.
Yeah, so he's tried everything, but he is getting a medical procedure done at the end of this week that he hopes will finally end his nonstop hiccups. He didn't hiccup during that interview, at least during that segment that I heard.
He probably has like some breaks from it, but then like every day at some point he's like hiccuping and then it goes away and then it comes back. I mean, that would suck just to know like every single day you're going to hiccup like 3 or 4 different times. It sucks.
I just remember in my mind with hiccups sometimes being like, please go away.
Yeah.
Like, that's how simple.
That's how I look at you when I see that you have them. I'm like,
please go away.
please go away. He needs these to go away.
It just would suck doing a job like we do.
Yeah.
Right? When you have to
sure.
talk for a living and you're on the radio,
Yeah.
having nonstop hiccups.
That's why it's a part of my nightmare.
Right, I guess that's it.
Yep.
For sure it is. All right, as we move on to some celebrity dirt now, we're learning more and more about Britney Spears and her mental health, and as you might expect, it's not good. Apparently, she has a fascination with knives. And as her conservatorship came to an end, those caring for her prepared a list of recommendations. The top of the list was, keep her away from knives.
You think she just watches that knife selling channel?
No, I don't believe that's
We
it.
saw her
Chuck.
cutting something up. Remember the video we
Yes,
just watched?
for sure. But they say she viewed knives as a means of protection. Her constant fear of being re-institutionalized is something she's referenced in the past. And given her mental
miles
struggles
ago to the Fulton County
that sometimes
line.
result in manic and volatile behavior, the recommendation to keep knives away from her, they say, was cautionary. That she had
734.
a fascination with always having a knife on her to protect herself. The other thing, I guess, she does is drink caffeine by the gallon.
You can tell.
Yes. She guzzles Red Bull, coffee, dandelion tea almost nonstop. She consumes so much caffeine, she'll sometimes stay awake for 3 consecutive days.
Oh,
Well, that's part of a manic episode, too.
Yeah, that's not right.
Which explains her appearance in some videos and stuff, right? Like she's got big bags and dark circles around her eyes.
She's not sleeping much.
Yeah.
So that's how you get to dance so good. You can stay awake for 3 days.
Yeah, by that end of that third day, your moves, yeah, your moves are pretty sweet.
Yeah. They say, though, people with mental illness crave the high from those kind of drinks, but it's absolutely not particularly healthy. So dandelion tea has a ton of caffeine?
And I think that's more for, like, water retention, I always thought I had heard that. But I don't know. It has caffeine in it.
Jason, do you know, hey,
oh, he knows.
Primrose Pete, do you know what, do you drink dandelion tea? You know what that's good for?
No, I haven't had dandelion tea.
Okay.
All right.
I did hand pull all the dandelions in my lawn, though, but not to make a tea.
But no tea you made from it.
Nope. I'll try it if you want.
Okay, I just thought you were into all this health stuff and all this,
I just don't know.
living from the earth.
Primrose Pete has not had dandelion tea.
Yeah.
They say, it could provide relief. It increases urine output. If you're feeling bloated. That kind of.
She must work out all the time, though, because she's in incredible shape.
Yes.
Her husband, and she must work out.
Must, or just never stops moving.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I think if you danced,
dance 24/7.
No, honestly.
Non-stop,
you'd be in such great shape if you never stopped dancing.
It doesn't appear that she does.
You could take Ozempic, the new weight loss drug, or you could dance
or just
non-stop.
God, start dancing.
You should just start dancing, Chuck.
Yeah.
Why don't you do the Britney and just constantly be moving?
Yeah, just start a page that's just Chuck dances, and then just watch the pounds just disappear.
Fly off.
What's insane is if I did that, they would.
Yeah, of course.
Like if I was just like, oh, you hear Chuck dances for 2 hours every night, I'd come in here and I would be in incredible shape.
Well, if you did any kind of movement for
That's
2
what
hours
I mean. That's what I mean. So she's doing all that dancing, and she's dating a guy who knows how to work out, and so of course she's going to be in
The
great
more
shape.
I hear about her, the more I believe he's got to be a really good dude.
5.5 miles in.
Looks like a good dude.
You don't think so, Chuck? I think that he'd have to put up with a ton. I don't think Britney Spears would be an easy person to live with. I feel like she'd have these episodes, these highs, these lows, these, you'd have to try and rein her in and
But
try
do you think he is doing that? Do you think he is like reining her in, or do you think maybe he's just letting it all happen?
I think he just lets it all happen.
That's how I feel. Like I think he's just. I don't think he's doing anything special.
You can't really control.
That's what I mean. I think he's just there.
No, but he was there with her through the conservatorship too.
You're good because you're sticking with it, right? Like you're dealing with all that. That would be a lot to deal with as a
I think
husband.
when you're at you live that guy's life, it's easy. It takes the edge off a bit.
Yeah, I think so
Craziness.
too. Yeah, it's like God, I'm so stressed.
All the vacations. And
Yeah,
the
I
high
just
lifestyle.
gotta get to Spain.
Yeah.
lifestyle's pretty awesome.
Yeah. It seems that way, but if your everyday, though, is filled with...
You just gotta every once in a while be like, hey, are you cutting fruit? Are you cutting fruit?
What's a knife for, Brett? Hey, Brett, that's a big knife.
Doing? We dancing with knives? What are we doing?
Uh-oh,
not knife dancing, remember? Put the knives down.
Recommendation.
Got a text from someone who started belly dancing. Chuck?
Yeah, I can't do it.
They lost over 60 pounds in 6 months.
Start belly
Go,
dancing.
Chuck. There you go.
Intoxicating soap that you
Oh my
have
God, and
some
you
belly,
should do-
with belly dancing combo.
Please, can I tell you,
Killer.
if I smell the way I smell,
Killer.
and then all of a sudden have belly moves,
It's over.
it's history.
It's a fight.
Everything is gone.
Fight
Wouldn't be able to concentrate at work if that was the case.
Oh my God, yeah. And I'd wear that outfit. I mean, once I have that stomach, it's over. Listen, the universe knew this. The universe was like, make him fat, please.
Otherwise, too many people will be
Can't be
attracted to
stopped.
him. Yeah.
No, I just, my ego would be gigantic. It'd be like Tom Cruise. I'd be on couches like, you know, lightning bolts out of my hands. No, like I have to be a little bit chubby. I can't be a belly dancer. I can't have the little ching things in my hands. I'm like,
What a funny way for like a man to lose a bunch of weight.
But then it takes off and he's like the DDP of belly dancing, right?
Yo, it's Chuck the Freak's Extreme Belly Dancing for men, for guys. Join me on this journey. I was once a total fat ass. Now I'm flying my own planes. I'm standing on couches, and I'm a Scientologist.
Wow, he's got it all.
Show us your moves! Show us your moves!
He lost 100 pounds that way.
That's all he does all day.
I was 250 pounds. Now I weigh 110.
He's so tiny! He's so tiny!
The most erotic way to change your life.
Yeah. Come hang out with me and all my celebrity friends.
Do you have your own clothing line?
Of course I do. It's called Soft Life by Chuck the Freak.
Me and James are in the video with him.
Yeah.
In the background.
Yeah.
We know the moves too.
Exactly.
It's intoxicating, though, to watch a belly dancer.
Love it.
They
Oh
do
my
have
God.
male belly dancers.
No, they don't.
No,
Look it up,
they
do a
do.
Google.
Like
You'll find
in
this video I'm
I
watching right
was
now.
hoping we were just getting to the
Please.
point where we were going to watch.
Yeah, like, that's where we were going.
I know. Sorry. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Belly dancing.
I don't know, but
There you
okay.
go. I'm gonna go.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Someone's on there.
Did it help?
Nope. It's
Not
just
quite.
pressing the N key.
Let's look it up on the tube.
No,
No.
what is it? Just start hitting buttons on everyone's keyboard.
It's ruining the whole thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, let me dance.
Okay, that's enough. Maybe we can just look at Lisa's.
Yeah, just come over to my computer.
Go over to Lisa's.
Mine doesn't have all the problems.
I don't know how to do it anymore.
Boy,
Oh,
boy.
Turkish meal. Oh no.
I don't want to see Chuck do this! Oh my God!
No, hold on, I do.
Oh my
Hold
God,
on.
no!
Let me see
Oh
it.
my Lord! Oh, don't do it, Chuck! Don't do it! Oh no! Oh my God! And turn around! Oh, those pants are too low! Those pants are
My
too
pants
low!
would be so low.
Go a little lower.
Yeah. You'd see my pubic delta. Yeah.
Oh, don't suck on anything! No! No! No!
Okay, now
I
drop
be
it
doing that
low.
with my nipples. Look at how I dance my nipples around. I'm
That's
an international superstar.
Look how I dance!
Chuck the Freak's nipples are hypnotizing.
Yeah.
You won't be able to take your eyes off.
Holy cow. I don't know how. I mean, I guess I do know how you get into it. But,
Yeah, you
holy cow, huh?
I can't.
Look at the nipple
Andy
move.
looks so uncomfortable.
I was like just in the mode where we were going to watch a bunch of chicks.
Exactly. I thought we were just going to
We were
watch.
just about to watch chicks, and then all of a sudden it's this guy doing this. It's like
he just did the body wave.
Oh God, that's too much shaking, Chuck. You shouldn't be shaking
He
that
even
much.
has shoulder moves, that guy.
Yeah, he does. You gotta shake that ass. You gotta learn how to shake that ass, dude.
Oh, I already can, but
that guy's moving muscles I didn't even know existed in the human body. Whoa.
yeah, this. I mean, it is intoxicating because it's great. Like, look, do you see that nipple move he just did?
Chuck. I noticed, yeah.
Those things are moving a mile a minute.
Your head on this body, and it's terrible.
Yeah, it's more like this would be more like my routine.
Shakira does it too, Chuck.
Yeah, of course she does.
This would be more like your routine, a little slower, Jam. Oh, and then you peel off the clothes.
Yeah, I'd be peeling a lot off.
Oh my God!
See how you do that top move?
This is a better look.
Oh, the nail one was so much more funny.
It was. This is not humorous.
No,
but good. But I'm getting a lot of pointers from this.
Write it down.
Yeah. I just think that is funny. That'd be a funny way to lose weight. I might just try it. I might just try it.
Please do, Andy.
I mean, I've tried running. I did all that. And it's all.
Can you imagine though, like showing up at a belly dance studio and being like, "Hey,
I'm here.
I'm here to give it a try."
I want to see it. I want to go.
Me too. I'll be front row.
Oh
my God.
That'd be great.
They would not know what to do, I don't think. I think they would be thrilled to try to help.
Probably.
I do.
I bet it would get you into shape.
Listen, I can't move like that. I was out of breath here just doing a couple fake moves.
You know what really isn't the boob jiggles? It's what really is intoxicating about female belly
it's
dancing.
the whole thing. Like it really is.
Can you bounce your pecs? Because you'll have to work on that if you really do get into it.
4 miles to
bounce. I don't know.
She can bounce them knockers.
Something.
Yeah, I can help you learn how to do that with your pecs. Look at that.
Look at that. That is.
Whoa.
The whole crowd likes that.
Yeah. Synchronized to the beat.
They're clapping for her shaking her boob. Yes. Yes.
Incredible stuff.
Yep, it's
Look
good.
for Chuck the Freak's belly dancing classes coming soon to YouTube. That's when he leaves the show because he's become a belly dancing millionaire.
As you've heard by now, we told you yesterday Robert De Niro welcomed his 7th baby at the age of 79. But it is not as uncommon as you think. There's some other celebrities who've had kids later in life. Paul McCartney had his 5th child at 61. He now has kids that range in age from 19 to 60.
Yeah, well, 61. It's still, like, at least he's got a good almost 20 years in there.
Right. Jeff Goldblum had his first kid at 62 and his second at 64. Alec Baldwin had his 8th child at 64. His kids range in age now from 8 months to 27 years. Gary Busey had his 3rd child at 65. Rod Stewart had his 8th child at 66. Clint Eastwood had his 8th child at 66. Clint Eastwood has a 70-year-old child.
Well, yeah,
that's crazy.
That is nuts. Steve Martin had only 1 kid, and he was 67 when he had the kid. George Lucas had his 4th at 69. And Mick Jagger had his 8th kid at 73. His kids range in age from 6 to 52.
You just have to be...
A lot of rock stars.
You just have to be so wealthy to even dream of having a kid when you're like in your 60s or 70s. Because you can't do it.
If you're really looking out for them.
There's just... Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's no way, fast forward, me, 64-year-old man, able to do the things you need to do to watch a kid.
They don't care about that. They just
I know
want the
they
younger
don't.
wife.
I know. I get it. I mean, I do understand it. There's a draw there, but
that is.
But man, real life would suck.
The blue 2000 Nissan Skyline GTR from the Fast and the Furious movie in 2009 that was originally owned by actor Paul Walker just sold for a record-breaking $1.18 million at auction. Wow. This broke a record for any car sold from the Fast and Furious films, and as an added bonus, it's the most expensive Nissan ever sold in the world. The new owner is getting something special. They say, though, the car's condition is described as excellent. It's never been driven on the street since it was originally purchased in 1998. Jeez. No word on what the new owner plans to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's real famous movie car. You know, they do pretty good.
If you put it on display, would you actually, I guess.
So I think you just have it.
Remember when we felt liberated by cutting the cord and choosing streaming over pricey cable TV packages? Well, it looks like we may need a better option in the future. Yesterday, Disney announced they're going to be combining Disney Plus and Hulu into one app, possibly with ESPN Plus as well by the end of the year. But they will remain separate subscriptions, so you can still get the standalone options. You know what I'm saying? They'll all be in one app, but you only get access to that content.
So, but is it gonna cost me $30 to sign up for the app that gets everything, or is it gonna be like half the price?
No, it's probably gonna cost you a lot more. This could only be temporary though, because Disney only owns 2/3 of Hulu. Comcast owns the other third. Next year, one company is expected to take over the whole thing. They still haven't figured out which one's gonna pay up to get the whole thing. In the past, Disney has talked about parting with Hulu, but more recently they've suggested they could keep it and just buy Comcast out. Regardless, Disney has also announced they're going to be raising the price of their ad-free tier. It's currently $10.99 a month or $110 a year. They're not saying yet what the new price will be. They lost, I guess, 4 million subscribers over the past year.
To which one? To
Disney Plus.
Oh, to Disney Plus.
But streaming to me has become such a mess.
Well, and I think a lot of people have figured out the game where you let a show come out, and then you subscribe for a month, then you watch all the stuff you want, and then you cancel.
I watch so many different things. I mean, I just keep them all.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It's so overwhelming. Like, I don't watch new stuff anymore. I just watch the foods that build America.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that makes it simple.
It's too overwhelming to think
there you
about.
Go. There you simplify your life by just watching one show.
Simplified it.
But apps being merged, content being dropped, shows ending, movies being pulled from streaming, can't find, you want to watch something, you don't know which app it's on. It's so confusing these days. I did download that app that kind of will let you know where stuff is.
Yeah.
And it tells you if you can watch it for free or not on those services, which kind of is cool, but
My
still,
provider
does that when I talk to it.
Yeah, that's how I operate. I'm like, find it for me, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Take me there. Thank you.
Because I'm like, I'll do the cable and the streaming.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
my
it's all
cable
on
company.
that. No, it's different.
Gotta get an app.
Yeah.
But it is, they say, making people, believe it or not, yearn for the days of cable when it was easier.
Yeah, I mean, I can
That's
understand
the only reason
it.
I keep it, because it's easy to just figure it all out.
I mean, like I said, I've had streaming apps that I did incredible Groupon stuff. So that would be like the last thing that I got there. It's like a go-to spot. You can get stuff for half off or whatever.
Right.
It's like probably worth it.
Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters spent his childhood in a poor single-parent family in Virginia. Now he says all his money goes straight into his bank account, where it turns all moldy and smelly. He doesn't spend anything. Halle Berry first moved to New York to pursue acting. She ran out of money. She was briefly homeless. Now she says she saves a lot because she's worried when it all could come to an end. And Hilary Swank, she lived in a trailer park as a kid, and after her parents separated, she lived in a car with her mother until they could afford an apartment. So that has stuck with her. She says she's still a saver and a coupon clipper to this day.
Yeah, I even, when I was making $4 an hour in radio, I was never like a coupon person.
Yeah, I think
I
either
never
you are
really,
a coupon person or you're not.
I agree. I think that's either your deal, and I just never have done that. I would just decide I'm not spending stuff, but I've always been a saver, and I think it's because my parents were the opposite of that. I watched what happens when you max out credit cards.
Right.
I watched what happens when you're chasing that game. So I was like, I'm not gonna be that way. So I'm the other side of it.
Yeah, I'm a saver too. And my parents weren't like foolhardy with money really, but they would go into debt for to buy me Christmas presents.
Yes, my parents the same thing.
Or to take us on vacation.
Yep.
And then they'd spend 6 months trying to pay that off.
Yep.
Right? So it's made me kind of more aware of, and I'm trying to teach that to my kids as well. The Swifties in Taylor Swift's fan base are not known for being calm and sensible, which I guess is why things like this could happen. A publishing company just announced that a celebrity is releasing a memoir this July, and it's going to be a blockbuster. They haven't revealed who the author is yet, but they're accepting pre-orders for $45. That in itself to me is weird, right? You don't know who's going to write this book, but you're going to put $45 down to buy it in advance?
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Well, I guess maybe it did, because this is the weird part about it. It's on Amazon right now under the name 4C Untitled Nonfiction Summer 2023. That is currently the #1 bestseller on Amazon's book section and in Barnes & Noble's Coming Soon section.
I can't wait to get it.
It's because the Swifties are under the impression this is going to be Taylor Swift's book.
Yep.
It's unclear how that rumor got started, but the fans have seen hints like the mystery book is 544 pages, and those digits added together equal 13, which is Taylor's lucky number.
Oh, boy.
The release date is set for July 9th. There's a lyric in her 2010 song Last Kiss that says that July 9th, the beat of your heart. That would also coincide with Taylor's next album, which is coming out July 7th. But the publishing company now says it's not Taylor.
No.
Those Easter eggs are just coincidences.
Yep.
They say this is mystery author is not Taylor Swift. But unfortunately, all these Swifties have already made their pre-orders.
So someone is going to come out of this like cherry, because they are not this cool and they do not have this many fans, and they're going to write a book, and it's going to be, you know,
I feel like it's a trick to even get you to buy the book.
I think so too. I think I don't know if they knew it would be this good. You know, it'd be more interesting.
I've never heard of that before.
Like a pre-order,
a book available for pre-order when you have no idea who's written it?
Right. Over here. Just an unknown biography of something.
Never. Why would you ever put money down? This is the only situation where this would work. But it's worked in a big way. Already on the bestseller list. In other music news, Iron Maiden takes its trademark seriously. So seriously, they're threatening to take legal action against a lingerie company called Maidenwear. Maidenwear makes corsets, shapewear, bras, and panties. The band owns the trademark on Iron Maiden for all kinds of clothing. Still, they feel the goods are related, and the term maiden in both brands is confusingly similar, and that confusion is injuring the band's reputation in the trade and with the public.
Seems like a stretch, right? Are you reaching?
Like, they know maiden is also a term for woman, right?
And they trademarked Iron Maiden. So
yeah.
You can use the word.
Also, Iron Maiden is a real thing, not just a band.
Exactly. It was a torture device.
Yeah.
As was the Catherine wheel.
Is it maiden form? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Because they've got a full...
Because that does remind me of Iron Maiden.
It's so confusing.
I know.
Okay. Which is it? Iron Maiden? Or...
You get any of those Iron Maiden panties, honey?
Of course. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, they're reaching on that one.
Yeah, they must be just trying to get some money.
Yeah, it's like they're really...
I can't find any brand just called Maidenwear.
So, like, yeah, when there was, like, Maidenwear, I was like, okay, well, is it, like, gothy style? Is it, like, rock stuff? But if it's just, like, shapewear...
All that comes up is maiden form.
Maybe
and they've been around for a long time. I've heard that name.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
I was like, what if they already changed their name? But no, they've...
Maidenwear doesn't come up, just maiden form.
Maybe they already won.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't take long. Man owns his own plane.
I love Iron Maiden, but this is real dumb. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
You can't get behind it.
A lot of times, though, it isn't the band.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just
they
have
legal
teams that are looking out for them at all times. So,
I mean, our team looked out for us and sued Victoria's Secret when they had its Friday Bitches panties for sale for a while.
Exactly.
They settled out of court.
Yep.
And
No money was exchanged. They were given a giant box of
It's
panties.
Friday Bitches panties.
Yeah,
That's how we got
That's
it.
how we
I never
got
got
it.
bitches panties.
Yeah, no, none of us got headphones
just the
either.
executives did. We're going to take a break, and when we come back in just a moment, how did a woman flip out in Rhode Island after fighting with her boyfriend? Can you get an AI girlfriend for only $1 an hour?
Yes, you can.
And what made our douchebag of the day storm the cockpit on a recent flight? All that and more coming up. We'll return in a moment on Dave and Chuck the Freak.
More to come from Dave and Chuck the Freak right after this. Dave and Chuck the Freak. WRIF and WRIF HD1 Detroit, a Beasley Media Group station. Broadcasting from the Dave and Chuck the Freak studio. Fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call. So you can worry about more important things, like not being bad. Oh, come on, Rav. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
Hey, it's Thursday morning on Dave and Chuck the Freak, and buffets are back at Black Rock Bar and Grill with the all-you-can-eat Mother's Day buffet for just $29.99 a person. This Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., bring your mom for brunch, including mouth-watering French toast, bacon, and scrambled eggs, and delicious entrees like the signature shrimp, salmon, or chicken. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet for just $29.99. Kids 12 and under, $13.99. Under 4, eat free. Celebrate your mom at Black Rock Bar and Grill for the all-you-can-eat buffet for just $29.99.
And Summit Place Kia in Auburn Hills. And I have only one question for you. Are you having fun? Because life is too short to be dealing with people you don't like and you don't trust. And our goal is to make your entire experience super fun, super fast, and super easy. So if saving time and money sounds like fun to you, come see us today and bring your entire family to Summit Place Kia in Clinton Township and Summit Place Kia in Auburn Hills. You're going to love Summit Place Kia. I guarantee it.
Summit Place Kia. Summit Place Kia. Looking for a way to accelerate your career? Find more at WCCCD. More in-demand programs, more world-class facilities, more services and support, more experienced faculty and real-world skills, and more career resources to connect you with the right job for you. And it's all available right now. So why wait? Register today and find more for your success at WCCCD.edu.
Yes, your local Auto Value Auto Parts store is part of a large Midwest company of over 300 auto parts stores and over 650 certified service centers.
804.
And family-operated auto parts stores run by some of your own neighbors and friends. So when it comes to selection, value, advice, name brand products, and down-home friendly service, well, Auto Value's got you covered. You can find them online at myautovaluestore.com. Thank you for shopping locally.
And Speedway hot coffee is fresh or it's free, which means that even during the most chaotic mornings, you can count on Speedway to serve up a fresh cup. Offer good through 12/31/23. Visit participating store where coffee was purchased for details. In business, everything your employees do impacts your brand, including what they wear. Cintas has high-performance workplace apparel for almost every job imaginable. From work shirts and pants, to polos and khakis, to Oxfords or T-shirts, these clothes move, breathe, and look great. Your team gets the styles they like, you convey the image you want. And Cintas service includes weekly laundry and delivery. To learn more, visit Cintas.com. And get ready for the workday.
Okay, three stories from Huntington, Miss Veronica, and her banker, Ron.
Veronica, you were nervous about trying to get a home. Why is that?
Nobody likes to hear the word no. You know, one day I just
Fulton
said,
County.
I'm going to go talk to the banker.
How'd it go, Roger?
There was a bump in the road. We hit it. But we navigated right through it. Veronica got pushed.
Get more than money from your bank. Welcome to Huntington. Real people compensated for true stories. Loan subject to credit application and approval. Equal housing only.
Maxim Ice Cream presents More is More. I break out of my shell and into one made with indulgent Belgian chocolate. When I want caramel, Magnum ice cream says double caramel. Velvety Madagascan vanilla bean ice cream. Layers and layers of flavor. And I'm going to enjoy every single one. Pick up Magnum ice cream at a store near you or magnumicecream.com.
Mom, Dad, Sis?
Here we go again.
Why are you in a suit? Picture, if you will, a world with the best network imaginable. I'm talking about the Xfinity 10G network. Go on. Mom, remember how your reality shows would load with all of us online? Now you can binge. And Susie, we'll have fast internet in the basement.
Lovin'.
Nice. If you have any questions, here's my card.
This is just your name on a gum wrapper.
Introducing the 10G network only from Xfinity. The future starts now. Now through June 21st, new customers can get 200 megabit per second internet on the next generation Xfinity 10G network for just $35 a month for 2 years. Plus, there's no annual contract required and you get Wi-Fi equipment included. Go to xfinity.com/10G, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless bill and an auto-pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
Prescriptions require online consultation with a healthcare provider for determining appropriate insurance supply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper, and you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right, get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's 4hims.com/joy for your free online visit. forhims.com/joy.
Did you know if you pay your nanny or sitter more than $2,400 a year or $100 a week, you owe taxes? LifeCare.com HomePay helps you get the tax savings your family qualifies for, up to $2,500 a year. Get your first month free at HomePay.com with the code FREEMONTH2022. With everything you have on your plate, earning your degree online seems impossible. But at Grand Canyon University, we specialize in helping you fit a master's degree in nursing into your busy day. Achieve your goals with a plan and team behind you. Balance online coursework and in-person, local clinical, practicum, or immersion hours as you work towards graduation while leaving room for what matters. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Hey, Dr. Carter, customer quote based on the healthy non-smoking 24-year-old male with a 20-year term policy rates may vary.
Welcome to Ethos, a new kind of insurance company that believes life insurance should be hassle-free, affordable, and accessible for everyone.
For around $1 a day, I got a 20-year, $250,000 term life insurance policy without a medical exam. All I had to do was answer a few health questions and snap, family protected. It was quick and easy.
810.
Ethos is 100% online. I got a quote in seconds, applied in minutes, and got coverage in hours. Just answer a few health questions. No medical exam, no blood tests, no hassle. Look, nobody wants to plan for the unthinkable, but it would be so much worse to not plan at all. So don't put it off. It feels great having the peace of mind knowing that my family is protected.
Ethos, the 100% online hassle-free way to get affordable life insurance. Don't wait.
Kiss the bunny, kiss the bunny, kiss the bunny. Kiss that bunny, kiss that bunny.
James here with Carl and Michael Marusak from Ace Diamond Jewelers, trying to help you choose a celebrity diamond spokesperson.
Wait, what are we doing? James is helping us choose a famous diamond spokesperson.
Yeah, like Neil Diamond singing a sweet song about you guys.
Neil rocks. Carl, this is for sure a winner. I don't think he's a very relevant celebrity at the moment.
No? Well then how about Diamond Dallas Page?
You mean the yoga wrestling guy? Pass.
Okay, This one for sure would work. Diamond David Lee Roth.
Yes, imagine him licking a diamond-studded microphone. He got an ace. I really don't think a celebrity endorser will do a better job of telling people we've got thousands of diamonds to choose from, and we're priced thousands less than mall stores, and have the best warranty in America, Carl. Yes, and that too.
So I probably don't need to suggest American porn actress Debbie Diamond and her famous deeds?
No, just talk about how you can get more bling for less money at Ace.
Get to the jeweler with the stones. Ace Diamond Jewelers, located on Michigan Ave in Dearborn, where Michigan gets engaged.
Trying to tell David Chuck the Freak something, but he's not on the phone. Shoot him a text at 46969.
This segment of Dave and Chuck the Freak brought to you in part by Bricklayers Local 2. Apply to Bricklayers Local 2 today to earn over $37 an hour with pension and benefits. Plus, get a signing bonus up to $2,000. You can apply now at bricklayers.org. That's bricklayers.org. Well, a nice day today, but more unsettled weather on the way. The forecast in a moment. Right now to the roads with Lisa.
75 northbound at Outer Drive. An accident blocks the left lane at Stop and Go from North Line. 94 westbound between 26 Mile and New Haven, you're reduced to one lane. 94 westbound at Verner. There's an accident there with Stop and Go traffic from 9 Mile. Injured in an accident, the insurance company never wants to pay. Call auto accident injury attorney David Feminino so he can get you paid. Go to getdavidgetpaid.com to get started.
So the Tigers ended up beating the Guardians 5-0, and Eduardo Rodriguez, he got the win. He fired 7 shutout innings. Doing so, the Tigers have the day off today. They begin a 5-game homestand tomorrow against the Seattle Mariners.
It's going to be sunny today, the high about 81 degrees, then overnight mostly clear, low around 57. Little change tomorrow, some increasing clouds, then a chance of afternoon showers, high 77, and then partly sunny Saturday, high near 76. Right now, it is 55 degrees.
Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Back here with you on Dave and Chuck the Freak on this Thursday, May 11th. And coming up next, how did a woman flip out in Rhode Island after fighting with her boyfriend? Can you get an AI girlfriend for just $1 an hour? And what made our douchebag of the day storm the cockpit on a recent flight? That's all coming up. We'll get started here.
Dave and Chuck the Freak's pervert of the day.
Well, someone get this man a set of headphones. Cops in Clearwater, Florida, got called to an apartment complex the other night after someone noticed a guy hanging out at the community pool watching porn with his pants down.
Oh, the good old community pool.
Only-
Supposed to watch it with my pants up?
Does anything good happen at the community pool?
Not really.
Anything?
No, I don't think so.
The only reason they noticed him was because his cell phone was connected to a Bluetooth speaker and the audio was blasting out so all the neighbors could hear it.
So he really wanted everyone to know what he was getting up
He was
to.
putting on a show.
Yeah, he was. He was. He was checking the audio. You know.
Check.
Yeah.
His name is Christopher Harris. He's 51 years old. His mugshot is up at daveandchuckthefreak.com.
Oh, boy.
After they read him his rights, he admitted, yeah, I was jerking it out there.
Yep. You were.
When they asked him why he decided to do such a thing out in the open and playing it at full volume, he says, I do stupid things when I'm drunk.
Yeah, he does. He does.
No doubt. He is facing indecent exposure charges now.
Probably has one of those like speakers that are on the wheel. They got wheels. You see him a lot
the big one?
Yeah, you see a lot
Those
of
are
them.
huge.
You see him at like baseball games because
If you listen to porn on that, you got a problem.
the one dad wants to play the walk-up music. Terrible stuff.
No, stop. It happens.
Oh yeah. It shouldn't, but it does. It does.
Hopefully it was not a
Some
wheel.
dads even are the now batting number 9. Trevor, yeah. Number 12, Trevor. Shouldn't do it. They're allowed. No one's gonna stop them, but they should.
They just don't call their own kid, though, right?
Oh, they'll call their own kid. They call all the kids.
Okay, as long as they call all the kids.
For their team.
Yes.
For their team.
It's not just like,
And then...
and my boy Chuck up for the play!
No, God. That would be even worse. That would be even worse. I might try it, actually, at the next high school game. We will see. The betting, Rowan Urquhart! Oh, my God!
I was going to do community pool horror stories, but do you think that could go dark? I think it could go dark. Well, I think it could go dark.
It could go brown, too.
I think it's going to go brown. It's going to go more brown. It's going to go more brown. That's the number one. That's the number one thing. Yeah.
Poop?
Yeah. It's like 90% poop.
Oh, see, I thought it would be like
fight,
90% herbs. And with five turds and a...
if I break it down into a pizza, it's at least 65% poop. I forgot about
65%
probably
poop.
10%. So now we're at 25% left. 10% fighting, maybe.
Yeah, I think probably conservatively speaking, like at least 65% per.
Oh, high level of perv.
25%.
My parents had me so, because I used to go to a community pool all the time with my buddies. There was one right near our house, and there was this conservation area that had this weird, like, gigantic concrete basin almost that got real deep in the middle.
Okay.
Right? But, I mean, huge, and people would, like, picnic and stuff all around it. My parents had me so terrified about getting changed and going to the public restroom. I'd be in and out of there like the Flash.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't linger, and then don't let any man talk to you,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you know, all this stuff. Because they knew I was going in there by myself.
Of course, yeah. Hey!
hey!
You guys go to change?
I do remember the sauna being like a creepy, steamy wiener room.
Can I tell you,
Never would you go near the sauna.
Community sauna to me has
Oh
an
my
even
God.
more pervy ring to it.
Yes. But there was in the bathrooms of not of the the conservation area, but of the pub community pool, there was a sauna in the men's change area. And
pass.
I feel like
at certain times.
David probably was too naive to. I just knew to get out of there.
What did I sit in?
Oh no! I didn't go into the sauna as a young man.
Oh no!
But I just now I know what was probably going on there. Dear
but
God.
I do think it's an interesting question, but I think the answers are pretty clear.
Not great.
A brown, cloudy mess.
How often do you think they have to shut down pools for food?
Could be community.
Yeah.
It's got to be once a day.
Once a day?
Oh yeah.
No, I know really.
Oh, I think so.
I would think once a week.
Don't they have to? They have to drain the entire pool in that.
No, they do not. They just sprinkle a powder. It's scoop and powder.
That would be too costly.
Yeah.
There's no way they could do that.
I know. It's
Shock it for 15 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I do remember that being out of the pool, everyone out of the pool, and then you'd have to wait a certain amount of time, and we were ready just to jump right into naive
with your mouth
days.
open.
Yeah. Whoa!
Blowing the
Look, I'm a water fountain.
Yeah.
I'm a water fountain.
Oh my God.
Yep. Someone's making the same noise at the other side of the pool, but
it's coming up the other end.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a fountain too.
I didn't make that noise that time.
Yeah, I'm a fountain.
Oh, it's a brown fountain.
They have big signs now. Do not enter pool if showing any signs of
diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
They're trying not to get everybody sick, but it's an uphill fight.
I think the people that go into a pool with diarrhea, they're not worried about.
They're not the sign.
They're not they're like, oh, okay.
Diarrhea swim.
Yeah, I mean,
they're gonna go.
I'd never be able to swim.
Diarrhea, if you must.
Yeah, if you must know.
Stay away from community pools if you can. This lady apparently got into some sort of fight with her boyfriend and then lost her mind in Rhode Island. I'm going to show you just first a clip of her. She jumped on top of some poor UPS guy's truck.
Oh my goodness.
Ripped off a windshield wiper and started beating her boyfriend with it. The UPS driver wasn't around.
Okay, so that is not the UPS driver.
That's not the UPS driver. She is like sitting, straddling the hood of this UPS truck. and using one of its wipers as a weapon here in this video. Tries to beat him with it as she's up there. Finally, she gets him down, or he gets her down, I should say, and gets that...
Drugs and mental illness.
I guess.
Yeah, nothing really to do with the UPS, I assume.
Yeah.
Is she mad at that?
No, I don't think it had anything to do with the UPS at all.
This is love.
It just had to do with her boyfriend. But here's the full story of what happened here from WJAR TV.
She's bugging.
A bit of a backup on Grant Ave.
They were just beefing. They was really just sitting here fighting.
Providence police responding to the 400 block for a report of a disturbance.
Her boyfriend was trying to stop her from engaging in such wild behavior. She wasn't remotely interested in that.
Owner of Bait and Tackle, David Hino.
She spoke to me.
Outside of his store with his 2 Labradors at the time. Do you remember what she said?
She asked if the dog's bit, and I said, not yet.
Him and his 2 dogs, a witness to the chaos.
She climbed up on a UPS truck, vandalized the truck, continued to assault her boyfriend with the windshield wiper arm and blade, and then the police came.
Providence police identified the woman in the video as Amber Boyce, who actively resisted arrest and assaulted officers.
She kicked that woman in the head. She kicked that cop in the head.
That cop took it like a champ.
Providence police identified the woman in the video as Amber Boyce, who
Just give me
actively
your
resisted
leg.
arrest and assaulted officers.
Oh, I didn't even feel that.
She
I wanted to case to call your mother.
police officers that were trying to restrain her. She kicked them in the face.
Police trying to place Boyce in the back of a cop car. She spit, kicked, and bit.
They showed an unbelievable amount of restraint and compassion.
Refusing to put her legs in the car, rescue arrived to the scene and Boyce was put on a stretcher, securing her arms and legs, then transported to Rhode Island Hospital. Something like this, would you say, is the most, abnormal thing you've seen here?
No, at old Wally's Baits. At my bait shop?
No.
Nah, hell no. That's
insane. Hell, that's just another day.
Yeah.
The old bait shop.
Are you kidding? Complete nut jobs out here.
You're ridiculous.
And his business for 20 years is just busy.
It's not because it's a bad neighborhood, it's because it's an intersection with 55,000 cars a day.
But with this incident, he applauds police.
Obviously had good training in addition to good skill sets. Those cops should be an example for what is possible.
That guy does 2 things. Watch what's going on outside his bait shop and smoke a carton of smoke.
Yes. Believe. And eat cheeseburgers.
3 things.
Yeah, 3 things. His dogs are awesome because I believe they are the dog versions of him as well. They also smoke.
The one guy can barely open his eyes. Over there? He's like, I don't know what's happening over there. What are you doing, Walt?
Some kind of commotion. It's
Don't get up. I'm already up.
not even remotely the weirdest thing we've seen.
I'm thinking of barking, but I might not.
I'm not gonna bark. It's
No.
not worth it.
I think I'm that.
Another crazy lady. It will get me over to your shop though. A couple dogs outside.
Yes, it will. I always love the people taping it. Like, I wish they just released the unedited version.
I know.
To hear their play-by-play.
What'll
Just
happen next?
She's bugging.
like
it's so good.
It's gonna be amazing, right?
Yeah. You know it's so
The
good.
play-by-play is gonna be great. You should just let guy like Demetrius Chavulanery.
Yes.
You should have just let him
Yes.
go. That's his video.
That is.
wonder
In
if he
fact,
has a social.
he's probably worth following.
Oh, you're right.
He probably has an unedited version, but
Yeah,
I bet we
wow,
wouldn't be able to
can't,
play
we
it.
can't.
That's the problem.
Yeah. And I don't know how to spell it.
This is uncharted territory for me.
Never seen the name.
Never taken it straight out this far.
Like that.
No.
It's a lot of vowels.
Yeah.
Yeah, release the unedited raw footage.
There's nice
Yes.
photo plates that you know
That's
before.
entertaining as well.
Yes.
But that poor guy, that's his girlfriend, right? That's that guy's girlfriend.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, you make the wrong choices sometimes.
Someone said that's one of the worst streets in Providence, and that guy's dogs do sit outside all day and greet people. He is awesome.
Oh, awesome.
And someone said, I actually know her. She's from Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Crazy girl. She's hooked up with a bunch of guys.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy.
Oh, man. So she's a crazy whore. Is what
That's
allegedly,
Crazy whore.
One crazy whore.
826.
All right, so yesterday, I believe, we did the story about the neighbor who was driving people crazy because she wouldn't stop blasting 90s music.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Who's the worst neighbor?
All right.
A guy has been dubbed the neighbor from hell because of his loud farts through the walls that have been driving his neighbors insane.
Incredible.
Wow. Real farts?
They are real farts.
That loud all the time.
I've heard
farting all night long, and then Chuck was like, I wasn't in the room next to you.
Yeah.
Point to.
Yes. When was the last time?
The one when we were all there.
Yeah. We were there?
IKEA type place.
Oh. I didn't hear anything.
The walls are also constructed by IKEA.
But I could literally hear the person that their farts woke me up.
Yeah.
So it can happen in places with thin walls. Like I wondered what it was. Like I sleep with earplugs in, and something woke me up.
Yeah, you heard a rumble.
Yeah, I'm
like
what's that
thunder, the
noise?
sound of distant thunder.
Yeah, I took out one earplug. I'm like, oh, nothing. And then just as I went to put one back in, I'm like, that's a fart.
Yeah. I probably kept a lot of people awake with my night farts.
Be thankful if you're not a light sleeper. So anyway, this landscaper, Edward Riley, 44 years old, was reported to police after subjecting his neighbors to a barrage of farts and burps.
Can you imagine reporting that? Like you gotta make a call?
911.
Help! Help us!
911, what's your emergency?
Oh my God! Thank God you answered. My next door neighbor is blasting giant farts.
Calm down.
I can't.
Calm down. Explain yourself. What's
My
happening?
neighbor has got a terrible ass and farts. I'm passing out.
Oh, we'll get somebody there right away.
Help me.
It wasn't just his
4
gassy
miles
antics
into the
that
county
provoked
line.
anger,
Fulton
but
County.
it also emerged that he was just a jackass of a neighbor. He accompanied that sometimes whenever they'd complain about his loud farts, then he'd kick in with other things.
Okay. Yeah.
He'd blast music, or he'd bang, what do you call cymbals?
Oh my God, he had cymbals to bang.
Here is the
Oh boy.
Who's that?
farting neighbor.
That's the farting.
That's the
farting neighbor.
It's the face of a farter, Lisa.
That is
Yeah,
the face of
it
a
sure looks
farter.
like it.
His picture was released?
Yeah.
Well, they got it from social
Turn around
media.
before
They
long.
got him. They got him,
I don't know how
Lisa.
far
In the
this goes.
bathroom where probably a lot of the crime takes place?
I think that's his bed. His bed looks like the bathroom. He's got.
Oh yeah, that's like a
That's his
pillowcase.
pillowcase.
Oh, okay.
You're right,
That
it looks
was
like
tile.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
tile
yeah.
at first too. I'm like, God, and I'm like, oh no, it's a bed. Thank God. Social media bathroom pics.
They say that he was just a horrible neighbor, but what really was the worst part was his loud farting that they could hear constantly through the walls, and sometimes also smell the odors.
Smell the odors.
Yeah.
Like if you
probably.
share a ventilation system.
Oh,
right?
God, my goodness.
You know how
I
sometimes
lived
you
in an
can
apartment before. I never had any of these issues.
Well, that's like Jeffrey Dahmer got caught that way, right? Like, yeah, like one of the neighbor that knew he was up to no good would smell stuff through her vent. So you can smell the vents sometimes beside.
But farts?
Well, I bet it was
dead
worse.
bodies,
than,
yeah, but farts,
Well,
that's a...
I bet sometimes out of the backside of him, it smelled pretty bad.
So, what's he gonna do? How do they punish this farter?
What?
24 weeks in jail.
What?
He really is getting punished for this.
It was suspended for 12 months after admitting harassment. So he got a 2-year sentence that's been suspended for 12 months. He has to undergo 15 days of rehab and pay court costs to the victims. What went against him is that he has 19 previous convictions for other things as
so
well.
he's a maniac.
They say he went too far. His behavior and his actions crossed the line. He blamed medication for his flatulence.
Wait.
Yes, please. Yes, Lisa.
So he's going to rehab for farting? He's going to farting rehab?
Could happen to any one of us.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Lisa.
There's such a thing as farting rehab?
Why,
Imagine
yes,
that intervention.
Lisa.
I'm sure there is, especially because he probably went into court. He probably went into court, took a symbol, and farted on it.
Yeah,
right in the middle of the
farted
court.
on it.
Yeah, right in the middle of the court. And they were like, "You need fart rehab."
Fart rehab, it just seems very hard to prove, but I guess his previous convictions are at play here.
I do love the idea of the intervention, the fart intervention, where you have to sit somebody down and be like,
"Listen,
yeah, it's like, you know that you're a farter and you can't control yourself." I guess I would probably be the one.
Hi, I'm Jason. I'm a fartaholic.
Hi, Jason. Welcome.
Just gotta take it one day at a time.
Yeah,
What a terrible rehab.
the first step is admitting your problem.
It's one of the smelliest rehabs, and you'd have a relapse all the time, you know, because I'd be farting all the time.
Searching for contraband like beans.
What have you got there? Is that cabbage? Oh, son of a bitch! Is that wheat protein? Stay back! Stay back! Is that a Fiber One bar? Stay back!
Yeah, I ate the whole thing. It was banned,
We
but
found
now
your
I...
stash of crazy bread.
Get that out of your hand right now.
Drop it. What was that, water?
anything gives him gas." Oh my God, that is
That's gross.
That's a
It's
bad
gross
name.
to have to live with, but you know, I mean, if you were in a bathroom and you opened the window and you were gassy and there were
5
other
miles
people
in the Fulton County
around,
line.
people would hear it.
They would
So
hear
you
it.
have to keep
Yeah.
everything close.
This is Chuck's fart intervention that we had for him. I don't know if you...
know
Oh.
somewhere
Where?
down in my heart,
It's really emotional when you have a farter.
I still love you.
Even with your farts, man.
They stink.
This is still so good after all these years.
That's how I would take it too. I didn't realize I was damaging everybody.
It's okay.
You know, man, deep down, with all your farts, we still love you, but we can't take your ass anymore.
He farts at the end of his cry.
The judge presiding over the case at the very end said this to the man. He said, "You are really a neighbor from hell. I know you've had some troubles, but you have a terrible record and something has to be done."
Is that, what's the guy doing in that picture? Is that the guy?
That's him.
Yeah.
That's him going out of court.
Yeah. I'm on my way to go get
Hour and 18 minutes.
smokes and some
Front Jerome Road.
Would you believe they
Slim Jims.
Would you believe they sent me to
Turn
fart
on here
rehab?
in a minute.
Yep.
8:35.
He's got a fart rehab sponsor.
It would be, at least it would be like running it. Okay, we got to work on our diet.
I'm
What
not
are you-
running that.
Oh, she's
I don't know
that
how
program.
much further this page
Like,
section
oh,
was
maybe just on
going.
video. You can
Yeah.
tell them about it.
Yeah, Zoom, sure.
Got that.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Fart Rehab. I got a video,
I
please.
can't imagine this being paved all the way
I used
to
to work
Williams
with this
County.
woman before I became a fart sponsor.
Yeah, I think the pavement
Before
ends
they
right
kicked
up
me
here.
off the show. This is Lisa Way. She's going to just teach you a little bit about your diet.
I'm so relieved that that wasn't the voice you used for me. I was like, what
No,
happened
this
to
is
me
me.
if I'm running
This
the
is me
rehab?
when I'm finally in fart rehab. How you doing? I'm Lisa Way.
What happened to you?
It's a long story, but I was around this guy, Chuck the Freak, for years. He used to bring these snacks in. I got addicted to them. I started farting a lot. I started farting.
I'm not in there.
I started smoking. I did a lot wrong. I fell off the wagon, if you will. I couldn't. I had to tighten it up, and I didn't.
Oh my God.
No, that was not.
Okay, I got it now.
Well, people in Iowa are being terrorized by a killer bunny. Well, hasn't killed anyone yet, but this cute, black, dangerous bunny has been on the run. It apparently has been jumping up and biting multiple people.
Is it the thing from Monty Python?
I don't know.
Here's the story on
the
this
holy hand
one
grenade.
here. Let's take a listen to this report from KCCI TV.
Some people living in the 1900 block of 1st and 2nd Street here in Perry say a cute black bunny patrolling their neighborhood has been far from friendly. This is why. It aggressively lunged at the person behind the camera. It did more to Ramona Rustin.
It just jumps up and bites me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got bit by a bunny.
Rustin says the bad rabbit then hopped next door to her neighbor's house.
It came around to her car, and it wouldn't let her out of her car. But when she did get out of her car, it chased her up to her door.
Rustin called Perry police. A call report given to us by the police shows a 13-year-old across the alley from Rustin was also bitten by the same rabbit.
The Perry Police Department said it's been a rabbit that's been around terrorizing people.
The call report indicates the 13-year-old will be getting the rabies shots, a precaution Rustin, who says she is a nurse, has no interest pursuing.
No, I'm not worried about rabies.
If I had an e-bike with 100-mile range,
I didn't see it.
I would probably keep going.
Mouth or anything like that.
Late Friday morning, Perry police caught the rabbit and took it to the city's wastewater treatment plant where it was released. It has not been seen in this neighborhood since. In Perry, Marcus McIntosh, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
The bunny police think I got out of that neighborhood.
Oh my God, yeah.
Get me out of here.
Yeah. This thing is funny. That's like a fed up bunny. He's like, I'm done hopping. Yeah. I'm done running away.
I am not the Easter Bunny.
I'm going to start biting people.
Yeah.